Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a review. It was requested by quite a few people after I got a free little gift from Sephora. It was a NARS VIB gift, and I received two different ones, and it's the NARS Illuminators, and I have the color in Coco Cabana. Sorry, this one right here, which is just a nice light sheen. Excuse me. And NARS Orgasm, and excuse my nails, they're being done today. So you can see the different the Orgasm is definitely much pinker. The Coco Cabana is definitely a lighter, just highlight. I think both of these would work well with any skin tone. I think they would sink in well to any color because they really are easy to work with. I do have Orgasm on today. You can see a little bit kind of just of a sheen on my cheekbone. I think you can see it pretty well. I'll put a little bit of each color on my hand so you can see what they look like. Now, as you know, or as you've seen in some of my videos, is usually I'm not a big fan of liquid illuminators. Okay, so Orgasm's on this side, Coco Cabana's on this side. Blend them in a little bit just to show you how they work out. I am not generally, so see, they're really not that different. You can see a little bit of the pinkness in this, but really the sheen they give overall is kind of the same. I'm not usually quite a fan of liquid or cream illuminators. I'm more of a powder highlighter type of person because I like it to be the last thing I put on. So it's a little bit difficult to get used to putting an illuminator on before anything else, because what you have to do if you're using liquid foundation, put on your liquid foundation, then put on the illuminator, and then go through and do bronzers and blushes and anything like that. So you want to make sure you put these on before you put a powder on, because if you put it on afterwards, it moves your powder around. The downside with that is I've been using the Laura Mercier minerals, so you can't really, you want to put it on after that because that's kind of your foundation. But it's just kind of, I don't know. I put it on today. I put on a liquid foundation that I'm testing out, and then I put on the illuminator on my cheekbones. Then I put on my Laura Mercier powder, and it seems to work out fine. I don't think it stands out as much as if something I put on afterwards. So what I would suggest, if you're looking for just that soft sheen, just a subtle look of a sheen to your skin, these are definitely a great option for that. They're very easy to work with. You're not going to just end up with like a massive amount of like highlight in one spot or look really just too much out in the sunlight. I personally think the best time for these is summertime, because in the summertime you can put them on. You have a little bit more of that dewy effect, but it isn't like when the bright sun is out, you know, and you're really out in, you know, the heat of the summer. It's not kind of just radiating right from that cheekbone area and looking powdery or too many sparkles, flecks, glitter, shimmer, any of those things. Neither of these have a glitter to them. They are both just a nice, pretty sheen. I do think that Coco Cabana could be a little bit too light on dark skin tones, might pull a little bit of an ashy or white undertone to it. But personally, of the two, if I was going to repurchase, which I honestly don't think I will, I'll keep these and use them, but I don't think that I would go out and purchase the full size of these. And NARS items are fairly expensive, so unless you're in love with something, these are just kind of costly. But Orgasm is definitely the one of the two if I was going to purchase one, which I'm not, but if I was, that would be what I use. You apply it with your fingers. Don't try and apply it with a brush. It's just going to kind of go all over the place. I just kind of put it on my fingers and run it up on my cheekbone. It's pretty simple. It is a nice product. It is kind of costly. I'll put the links in my blog for prices and where you can find them at Sephora and things like that. But I definitely think it's a nice highlighter product. As I said, it would definitely be something I would use for summertime. And I do think these are also sold, these colors are sold in a stick formula as well, called a multiple. I think if I was to buy one of these highlighters, again, in these forms or these colors, I would go with the multiple. I just think it applies better. This is a little bit smoother and thinner, but the multiple just kind of goes on right where you want it, which is more of my way of doing things. So I hope you found this little review helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.